earlier, Kathy, I spoke to some motorists here on Jan Smuts Drive. Now, this is between Johannesburg, and as you go further north, it will join you up with the suburbs, including Randburg and further field fourways. But they're saying that where they will feel the pinch is they will feel the pinch when it comes to the knock-on effect for commuting short distances. Many are saying they're considering even joining lift clubs. Some that I spoke to earlier, including one lady, was saying that she is more concerned about how this will knock on to her domestic helper and those who help in her property, because they will certainly be feeling it when it comes to the knock-on effect that this will probably have in terms of taxi fare, because they commit using public transportation and the taxis. I can tell you then, as I step out of shot very quickly, Kathy, that motorists are beginning to come in their numbers. In the hour or so that I've been here, we have noted a very sharp increase in the number of cars coming in. Certainly in the last few minutes, earlier on in the hour that I was here, it was very quiet, Kathy, and many motorists were saying that they actually filled up yesterday already, and that it wouldn't make sense because their petrol tanks are still very much full. But of course, it is known that whenever there is such an announcement of such a hike, there is what is called panic buying. Now, the owner of this particular petrol station saying that he is confident that his reserves are enough and steady enough and full enough to handle what would be an anticipated last minute and panic buying.
Quiet then, Hyde Park ahead of the anticipated price increase. Some of the vehicles in shot, of course, serious guzzlers in as far as needing to fill up. Well, let's move on then to taxi drivers in Cape Town who are unhappy with the latest fuel price announcement. They're threatening to take to the streets over the high increases.
Yes, it's too much. It's killing us. We are taxi drivers. We don't see nothing like in a business. It looks like now we can stay at home because we're only driving for the owners. We don't gain nothing.
The government is extorting the people, right? We as a taxi drivers uses the most petrol or diesel per day. Motorists fill up the car. They can drive for 2 weeks, and it doesn't affect them as much as it affects the taxi driver. And if the fuel goes up, it affects everything in the country. The bread, the transport, everything goes up, right? And another thing, the most important thing is this. It seems like we have to cover up the losses that Eskom did by stealing the money, the diesel money, the billions of rand. Now we must cover up for them. I think a petrol strike by the taxi drivers is on the cards.